The second approach is hierarchical approach. What hierarchical approach is about, how we work. Now, hierarchical approach is fairly simple, where we tend to convert entire system. Hierarchical approach is fairly simple, where we tend to convert entire system in regions. You can understand this way. There are several n processes which are working together. They would be reporting to a parent process depending on the region they are connected to. They would be further linked to higher authorities. Now, how system is going to work, how system is going to handle deadlock. Since each of the process is going to communicate with the immediate parent, information about deadlock would be given to the parent. If parent detects that there is a deadlock in a particular area, would try to inform others about this deadlock. Why? Because all what we can see currently is a virtual representation about parents and then ancestors. The system would detect deadlock and nodes involved in a deadlock with a concept of wait for graph, with a concept of resource allocation graph, and then broadcast information to others regarding the same, which means when it detects that there is a deadlock which involves these three nodes, it would inform others about this deadlock so that system is updated and one can avoid deadlock situation, or one can avoid and turn traffic away from the deadlock region. Next technique is fully distributed technique. In this technique, we would be simply following a message passing token. The logic behind this is also called as distributed snapshot. By saying distributed snapshot, we do mean picture. It is very common that we in day-to-day life click pictures, or especially selfies. Phenomena behind taking a picture which involves certain event, certain action is very simple. That we need to remember certain memories to go ahead with. This can also be understood as a state recording. Why? We all would be having our photos which may go back to our SSC or may go back to our first year. This is recorded data kept. So what exactly distributed snapshot is going to do? Okay. In this, one of the process would initiate recording of a message. Let's call it message M. It will first create message, then record its state, and then third, it will broadcast it. Now, when it does the recording and then broadcast this to all outgoing edges, this would be received by several other processes. Let's say PA, PB, and PC. Each one repeat the same process. Rather, each one would be repeating step 2 and step 3. That means each one will record their own state and broadcast M further. As this goes on, there will be a time in which PX, which initially created M, would start getting messages from the entire network. This would be different version. Let's call it M dash, M double dash, and triple dash, and M4 dashes. It will create from this something which we call as a global message, and this would be nothing but global state. If due to some reason we consider that this message is not coming back, then we should consider that system is in deadlock due to which message is not coming. Under that scenario, again we have an option that how much to wait or what can be done. So this is the basic idea of fully distributed technique of deadlock detection. That's it. Thanks for watching this video.